Hello darlings, it's Brandy from brcnails. Today I'm going to be doing a glitter bees collab with this wonderful group of people on YouTube. So let's get started. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll know every time I upload. Now with these nails, it is a group collaboration, which is amazing. The designs from these group of people are phenomenal. They always bring it, like, amazing, amazing. So I knew with most of the designs they would stick to the regular yellow, black, and white color scheme. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I had to use what I have on hand for the most part, which is good because it gives me challenges to think outside the box, but it also gets my creative juices flowing at the same time. So what I'm doing here with the nails is I put a top coat on a plain clear nail. I put a white chrome pearl powder on top of the top coat and just burnished it in there. I did a couple layers of it so that it would shine, consistently and as much as I wanted it to. I'm just dusting off that and top coating it and putting it in the lamp. Now, beforehand, I went in with, I buff shaped filed, put the base coat, and I used my Venalisa black and white, which my white is running out, and I haven't gotten the new one. It's driving me crazy. But anyways, with this nail, I'm putting just regular drill nail glue down, and I am going to use the hexagon shaped glitter to make it look like a honeycomb. And like I said before, I decided to go with a different color scheme just to make it different. I mean, it might look a little washed out, like looking back on it, but I still like it. I'm happy with it. As I was putting on these sequins, as I was putting on the glitter, I think I got glue on the tip of my crystal katana because some of them have like spots on them, which I'm really irritated about. I should have looked more carefully, but I've never had a problem using glue with my katana before. But I have definitely seen and heard people that have ruined theirs from using it with glue. So, I try to be careful. But in the end, it came out okay. I tried to make sure that they were all lined up the same way because I wanted to make it look as close to the honeycomb as possible. I didn't want it to be all shifty and sliding sideways. And it was very intricate work. It took quite a while, but I think it was worth it for the effect. And I just want to say I'm so lucky to have met all these amazing people. Our nail community is like everything that I was hoping for when I started to do the videos and stuff. I mean, I was really apprehensive because you always hear these horror stories, and I mean, just the support, the camaraderie, the positivity, it has truly just brightened up my life and, made me feel great. Now here's the nail that I burnished with the white chrome pearl powder, whatever you want to call it. And I decided to do a honey drip, but silver honey, so that it was within the theme, the color theme that I was going for. Originally, I was going to try to draw honeycombs on there and then put the drip over it, but I decided not to go that way because I think, I don't have a stamping plate, and the other honeycombs I wanted to use on the other nails. I mean, I had more, but I didn't want to have them all look so much the same. So I just went in, did a classic drip, put a goop of the polish on there and draw it down. And I like my drips to be 3D, so I make sure that they're pretty high up on there. And then, it's just cleaning up, touching up, and, using my handy dandy silicone tool. Now here's a water decal that I put to soak previously. Now water decals can be very tricky because you need to leave them in long enough so that they slide off, but not too long so that they're floating around in the water and might fold in half, because then it gets really tricky trying not to break it or ruin the design because like it flakes off a little bit. And I just slid that right on there. Here, I was going to paint white stripes on here, and then I changed my mind and decided to go with silver foil on the black instead of black and white. So I'm just taking the regular foil glue and putting it on a smaller brush and painting the stripes that way. And there's no damage to the brush as long as you clean it off like right after. You don't want to leave it sitting on there because it would definitely ruin it. And I just use plain old rubbing alcohol, you know, 91%. And the glue here, you can see as you go that it dries clear, so that's when you know it's okay to put the foil on it to actually, you know, get the foil effect. I wanted to try to get the lines as straight as possible and the same thickness for each one as I was going up, but you guys know about my freehand already, and if you don't, let me tell you, it is bad. Bad, bad, bad. I think it's straight, I think it's fine, I put it down, I look at it again, and it's all crooked, so I try to fix it, put it back down, look at it again, and it's even worse. So there's a lot of wiping with rubbing alcohol and whatnot going on while I'm trying to freehand. Now I'm just using some more water decals to put the honeycomb on it like I was talking about before. I'm glad that I decided to not do it on the drip. I think it looked better that way. And you know, I'm just sliding it right on there with my finger. You know, my girl Lila, she does it with the stamper, and that is just confusing to me. I'm not really sure how it works so well for her, but I'm awful at stamping as well, so I don't mind using the decals like this, as long as you take the sticky layer off the nail and you know, make sure there's a bit of water on there while you're trying to straighten it out, because once it dries, it's stuck on there and that's pretty much it. So you know, you want to be careful with that. And I love the little bumblebee on there. It just fit right into the tip, looking so cute, like it just belonged there. Now I'm going in with my silver matte foil. I wiped the back of it with rubbing alcohol off camera. And now I'm using my silicone tool to rub it on there and make sure that, you know, it's getting applied properly and as much as it could. Usually there's always little spaces, which, I mean, that happens to me. I don't know if that happens for everyone, because I see some that like are whole nail foils and they look great, but every time I try to do that, there's always lines or cracks in them. So more power to you. I'll get there. I'm working on it. So now I'm just kind of tapping it to try to fill in the little spots that weren't taken originally. And with this nail, I'm not gonna lie, I ran out of ideas. So at first I was going to go for like, I don't know, some sort of design, but I couldn't make up my mind. So I decided to grab a dotting tool and just make some polka dots, you know, stripes and polka dots. Used to be that, you know, they weren't good together, but now you can mix any prints together and it doesn't matter. It's whatever you like. You like it, I love it, and that's fine with me. I did stick to the color theme, and I think it came out well. Now I'm gonna go in with my black Venalisa and just dot up the rest of the open space there. And I think it just kind of ties the whole set together, you know, using all those colors. I mean, I like the way it came out in the end. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I do want to say thanks again to everyone in our group. You are so amazing. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you for including me. I know that, I'm a newbie, so I make mistakes, and, you guys are very, very patient with me, and that's what I love. I love it, and I'm so happy. So I'm just going through with the top coats now. I decided to use a matte on the black one because I use the matte foil anyway. And I did decide to use another brush because I didn't want to get any glitter flakes in my matte polish, because when I did the top coat for the other water decal one, it got glitter into my polish. So now I have to open a new top coat. Don't forget to go check out all the videos of everyone in the group. It'll be listed down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and have a marvelous day, darlings. And thanks again.